Madam Deputy Speaker, what we are doing is ensuring that no child should grow up in poverty.
And the Prime Minister makes that statement on the very day that UNICEF, the United Nations Children's Fund, has published a report on child poverty in 39 countries in the EU and OECD between 2014 and 2021. And one of its most shocking findings is that under the Conservative government, the UK has seen an almost 20% increase in its child income poverty rate, ranking us last in UNICEF's league table of the world's richest countries. Last place. That's not a record for this government to be proud of. It's a source of national shame.
We will always continue to reduce child poverty.
The Prime Minister knows full well that according to latest government statistics, there were 4.2 million children living in poverty in the UK in 2021-22. That's a staggering 1 in 3 children. And a major new report from the Joseph Rowntree Foundation has just found 1 million children in the UK experienced horrifying levels of destitution in 2022. That is the most extreme level of poverty, with families unable to meet their most basic needs of keeping warm, dry, clean and fed. Just think about that. 1 million children living in destitute homes. It's an 88% rise since 2019. And if all that's not heartbreaking enough, the number of children in food poverty has doubled in the last year. It's actually doubled. So next time you hear the Prime Minister say this,
we will always continue to reduce child poverty,
please know he's talking complete bollocks. And he knows it. And now listen to this other statement the Prime Minister is also so fond of repeating every week.
Mr. Speaker, the best route out of poverty is through work, Mr. Speaker. And the best way to ensure that children do not grow up in poverty is to ensure that they do not grow up in a workless household.
Well, imagine the shock for the Prime Minister when he finds out that thanks to a decade of wage stagnation under Conservative governments, work does not provide a guaranteed route out of poverty in this country. In fact, never in living memory have families got so much poorer over a single parliament. 42% of people on universal credit are now in work. A staggering 68% of working age adults in poverty live in a household where at least one adult is in work. A staggering 71% of children growing up in poverty now live in a household where at least one person works. And relative poverty rates among working households increased from 13% in 1997 to 17.4% in 2021. Every UK news show should have these shocking statistics at their fingertips. And whenever the Prime Minister or members of his government boast about their record on child poverty, they should raise them.